I noticed on your Facebook, I guess it was probably 6 weeks ago, you wrote something like the 5 skills a musician today should or could have when they go out into the market. 5 things that you don't necessarily learn from music school.
Oh, cool. Hey, that's me.
Can I tell you what the list is?
Yeah, please.
Okay. The ability to perform at least 5 minutes of music by yourself without any sheet music in front of you in any setting without advanced preparation or warm up. At least 30 minutes of music on a week's notice.
That one I really think is important, and that's in some ways kind of antithetical to the conservatory mindset where you can only perform if you're prepared,
Yes.
and and there's so many circumstances where somebody says, "Oh, you play an instrument, play something,"
I know.
and then you're like, "Oh, well, this I need piano for that, and
Yeah. Oh
this
wait,
is only an."
I'm not quite ready. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I got tired of that, and I'm a music. I should be able to just take out my instrument and play something for people.
Yes. Yes.
And so once I decided I was just going to do that, that's really helped.
Like having to a piece to play for anyone and then half an hour of music on a week's notice. That's
So that's what I call it the farmers market challenge.
Oh yeah.
I What if we all challenged ourselves to be able to? It doesn't have to be a farmers market, but
Right.
um, you want to be ready for that so that you can sit down and play for like a half hour
Mhm.
without needing music,
Right.
and just playing your instrument.
Okay, number 2, the ability to speak publicly about yourself, your instrument, and what you love about music you're playing, an age appropriate way to audiences ranging from preschool to elder care facility.
Yeah,
You already touched on that a little bit. It's like a stretching out of what you're talking about.
yeah.
I think it speaks for itself. I think that's awesome. Have a basic, number 3, have a basic understanding, comfort level playing with amplification, headphones, earplugs, monitors, click tracks, live electronics, etc. in a variety of venues and the ability to communicate respectfully with a sound engineer on such issues. I can't do this. I can't do this. Kenji, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I'm like having a heart attack even reading this.
Well, I don't think any of that's going away, right?
Right.
If anything, the technology is going to become more integrated into our acoustic world, and I think uh, there's no use in resisting it. You might as well try to get comfortable with some of that, um, and once you do it, it does become just another part of the whole. It's like an extension of your instrument to be able to know how to EQ your sound if you're amplified, and um, how to, if you need to have some kind of monitor, like a way to figure that out.
Here's number 4. Are you ready?
Yeah.
The ability to create your own. You're such an excellent writer. And look at your.
Well,
Wait, let's see your Pacific Northwest mug. Here's mine.
oh, nice. This is a Polish pottery place
Oh,
up on 23rd Street. Yeah.
nice, nice.
Mm, cute.
Delicious. Okay. The ability to create your own instrumental contribution to a group texture without having all the notes written out for you by someone else. This combines improvising and arranging skills with ear training and an understanding of genre.
That's an important thing about this list, and I think I mentioned something about that. I didn't acquire any of these skills without some kind of humiliating failure, not being able to do the stuff, figure out what it is that you need to learn in order to be able to do that.
Okay.
And yeah,
But yeah, okay, okay. This is inspiring. I'm thinking and I'm thinking of ways that I can expand my world.
well,
This
it's
is
hard because our whole training is to
perfection.
yeah, it's to be as accurate and as possible, and to take pride in being able to perform at the highest level you can,
Yeah.
and
Mhm.
be recognized for that. And the thought of being mediocre or terrible in public becomes, we get further and further away from that, and so it becomes scarier
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
think of having that happen again.
I'm still a little scared, but it's just so good for me to hear. Okay, number 5, understanding. Oh, I loved this one. This one was brilliant. And as I was reading this, I was like cycling through not your toilet seat with the fish in it, but a number of other things in my life where I had not picked up the signals. And I was such an idiot. Listen to this. This is brilliant. Understanding your role on the spectrum of creative ownership of a project. Sometimes you need to be in charge and make decisions. Other times, your job is to follow someone else's directions as best you can without inserting your own ideas or vying for the center of attention. Often it's somewhere in the middle. Learn to identify this early on in the process. Right now, I'd like to apologize to everybody I have ever worked with in my entire life that I was so insensitive and totally did not pick up on this, and I did everything like just the opposite. I'm so sorry, everybody.
Except for the Thunder Egg consort.
Except for that.
Yeah, yeah, I thought about that one, and that's really it, right? Like, in any, it doesn't matter what kind of music it is. Chamber music, it happens all the time. Just like um, understanding, whose gig this is, and what you're there to do, and I've made the mistake on both sides of it. Sometimes I it I could have stepped up more and been more of a leader, and I should have. And and other times I should have just chilled out.
Yeah, yeah. This is brilliant, brilliant advice. And the sooner we recognize that and learn it, the better.
Yeah.
For all parts of life, every single part. Like, am I aggressively bagging my own groceries when the guy at Trader Joe's
Yeah.
obviously wants to earn his money doing that and
Yeah.
wants to provide that? And I'm like, no, no, no. Well, Kenji, there's no one I'd rather listen to than you with whatever you're going to do or play or talk about. And this has been such an excellent inside chat. It's just lovely. And I can't wait to have you back at Inside Music Academy because you're just a fountain of love and information and entertainment and welcomeness. And you teach us how to open our minds. Whatever you do, every week you tell us something different, whether it's learning how to figure out how to do a little improvisation, playing something for us, showing us your fearlessness or your open mindedness to all different kinds of music. And I can't thank you enough for spending a part of your valuable family time in your gorgeous pod there talking to us. And oh my gosh, I just can't wait to see you in person.
So good
Kenji.
to talk to you.
It's great to talk to you. Thank you so much. I know this is really important family time for you. So I'm going to let you go, but thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, and I'm super excited for Inside Music Academy.
Me too. Okay.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.